All right, it's another week. Simply Bitcoin. We break down the news from Twitter, the daily fail, meme review, software releases, the websites by Plebs or Plebs. Drop us a like, subscribe. You know the drill. Number time. All right, at the time of this recording, the block height is 680,737. Current Bitcoin price, or at the time of this recording, 53,690. Chain rewrite days, 684. Total lightning capacity, 1,213.02. Bitcoin versus gold market cap, 8.71%. And sats per dollar, 1,863.
Man, hey,
look, a little bump up, but you know.
Dude, I feel like these 20% corrections. There's gonna be so many of them left, man. So it's just one. We're in the bottom of the valley right now. Hopefully,
we'll see.
At least that's what
I heard. Some talk of 42. Heard some talk of 42. I don't know.
I just tell myself,
selling. No,
dude.
No,
hey,
I'm not selling. I bought this dip, and if it goes to 42, I'm just gonna buy more. I'm not selling anything.
Phil, if you sold, I wouldn't be your friend anymore.
Of course, I wouldn't be my friend either. Fuck.
The show would have to be over to come out of the video. The show's done. Phil sold. Or I sold, bro. Yeah. You gotta hold and stack the sats. That's true.
Not fucking selling. All right.
Amen. Phil, it's time for
the daily fail. All right, so it starts off with the American HODL. Stop calling them altcoins and start calling them counterfeit coins, because that's what they are. And now here's where the fail takes place. We're gonna examine this. Okay, it's precious. Anyways, so this random shitcoiner, Bitcoin will without a doubt be out of the top 5. Give some time. It has zero utility. It does nothing for the world. Smart cryptos. Ooh, smart cryptos. Apparently, cryptos are smart now. Will rule. They have utility. Bitcoin is just a trend introducing people to cryptos, and with time, they realize how inferior it is for any use case. Now, you know what? Before we even dive into the levels of this stupidity, okay? Before we even go into this, I want you guys to look at this tweet. It's got 0 likes, got 4 retweets, and he's got 26 comments. I mean, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay, so look, Bitcoin's the only one that's actually doing what its use case was intended for. Bitcoin was born exactly to replace the garbage central banking system that currently holds us over a barrel. Okay? All these other and you could see by his tweet, he totally got fooled by what I call the technology trap.
Yep.
You know, like, it's not just me that calls it, other people call it the technology trap too. But that's what it is, right? Just fooled by the technology trap. Oh yeah, these other cryptos have utility. They don't need to be money. Okay? The hammers have utility. They're not money. Okay, I'm not going to go and like save up freaking bank of hammers. It's not happening. It's not money. No one's accepting it. No one, like, there's not an equal trade in that. What are you going to do? Right? Hammers for buckets? Like, it just, these guys, they just get so stupid with this. Dude. And they think it makes sense, but it makes no sense. Anyways.
Man, I think that if you look up the definition of ratioed in a dictionary, that tweet would pop up, right? Because it's like the perfect example of a ratio tweet. Because usually ratio tweets, like, you know, they have that like 1 like of like 2 like of like that person of that fan. Nah. That tweet got 0. 0. Not even from the shitcoiners. 0.
Like, I got wrecked. That's like.
So yeah, Phil, like I think you put it perfectly. The technology trap. People don't understand what makes Bitcoin different, right? People don't understand how decentralized Bitcoin is, right? And that's the value proposition. You could have the most fancy ass technology, you know, and if it's not decentralized, right? We saw that with the Ethereum blockchain just falling down all of a sudden, right? It's a fancy coin, right? But you can't have that's exactly what you said, Phil. You can't have that as a store of value. You can't have that as being the world reserve currency, it just shutting down or it being attacked by a state, right? And Bitcoin, the longer it exists and the hash rate at where it is right now, man, it just, why wouldn't you want to put your money in anything else? Anyways, that guy's going to have fun staying poor. Phil, it's time for
the Daily Meme Review.
All right, everybody. The meme for today is brought to us by a meme lord. We just had him on, but his meme was so good, we had to review it. Anyways, go check him out at RD_BTC. Definitely awesome meme lord. Anyways, beware of the snake oil salesman, shitcoin, shitcoin expectation, shitcoin reality. Phil, this is perfect for what we just covered on the Daily Fail. I think you see, like, that guy's thought process is on the first image, and the Bitcoiners are like, bro. Anyways, amazing meme, like always, from RD, and I'm going to give it a Fallout 4 figurine, and he has power armor on for any video game nerds out there like me. But yeah, what are you going to give it, Phil?
It's a solid score. It's commendable, even. Power armor and everything. Anyways, yeah, I thought that was a hilarious meme as well. I mean, come on, that is awesome, right? Pulls out the frickin' sword. It's just like he just got wrecked. Anyways, I am gonna go with an empty spray bottle.
Oh, okay.
What can you spray with?
So many
Possibilities are not endless, but a lot of them.
A lot of them. Too much to count.
A lot of possibilities.
Wow, dude, you kind of just blown my... Okay, anyways,
no,
Phil...
we said we were going to switch. Eventually, I'm going to go first, and you're going to go second, so then you can outdo my scores. Which, personally, I think your score outdid my score this time.
Dude, but it just... Bro, I thought so too, but then when you spoke about the possibilities, it was over.
That's just... I'm just bullshitting.
But it's true, though. Okay. Anyways, Phil, it's time for...
The Daily News, sponsored by...
Crypto Cloaks.
All right, this is old news, but I just wanted to remind everyone...
We're like Alzheimer's patients here.
I just wanted to remind everyone how fucked this is, okay? This chart goes back all the way to 1959. And this was all this year. Okay, anyways, you guys get the point. Just a reminder, this was a pretty cool tweet by @WClement.
Yeah.
The third, 78.3% of Bitcoin supply is either lost or held by wallets that have no history of selling. Crazy. One more tweet, Phil, before I get your thoughts. Check this out for anyone that's kind of down. You know, it's like, what's going on, right, with the price, right? This is kind of a reminder, right? You have the three bull markets that have happened. The orange and yellow are from the past, 2013 and 2017, and the pink line is 2021. As you can see, the bull market of 2021 is actually doing better than the 2017 bull run. So look, man, stack those sats because Phil.
Yeah, you just kind of made me made me feel good about stacking this weekend, right? Stacking that dip, because look at those charts. And I just want to give a shout out to William Clemente, right? He's like super young Bitcoiner that's he's starting to put out some really cool, legit Bitcoin Bitcoin material. So shout out to him. And yeah, man, that's as much FUD as people want to spread. At the end of the day, that's a huge signal right there. 78.3, what was it? 78.3 or 78.8% of addresses?
Yep, 78.3. Dude, it's crazy.
That's insane.
Crazy.
I mean, that is, you know what? Bullish. I'm a happy camper.
Bullish.
Bias
AF.
Confirmed.
Bias good. I had to show those things in order, and it's like, dude, Yep. But anyways, Phil, check this out. We have another Simply Bitcoin we told you so moment, right? We were speculating a couple months ago that after the NFL player Okung, right, decided to take his salary using Strike, right, we're going to see other professional athletes do this as well. And that's exactly what happened today. Sean Culkin, right, he says it right there. He wants to put his entire 2021 NFL salary in Bitcoin, and he's using Strike to do it. That's bullish AF. He's just the second one. You know that saying that always says, in the beginning, it's just a little bit and then all at once? I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen here, especially with those professional athletes. Okung doubled his salary, Phil. His salary was $10 million, and with Bitcoin, it was like 20 or 30 that he doubled it just by putting his salary in Bitcoin, or a portion of his salary, dude. Like, it's just crazy. Anyways, Phil?
Never two without three. So we're going to see somebody real soon announce as well. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think it's only logical, right? And when people, you see, this is the thing, right? And this was even the thing for me, when I was first trying to get into Bitcoin, it was very abstract. And what changed everything was actually doing a Bitcoin transaction. That's what changed everything for me. And once that happened, it clicked. And it was over. At that point, I understood that I was experiencing what the future was going to be like. And I'm like, yeah, I like this. This is good. I can live like this.
Was that your Bitcoin moment that your mind just went?
Yes, it was. But I just want to explain that was the moment when the light turned on. And then unfortunately, I went down the wrong path. So it wasn't the moment where it all clicked. It was just the moment where I realized, okay, this is real and it works and it's amazing.
You started your journey.
Yeah.
Dude, but yours is when you sent it. I had my Bitcoin eureka moment when I was on the toilet, It was weird. Very strange. That's when it all made sense. I was like, oh my God, And I got very excited. But anyways, I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, move on to the next piece of news. Check this out. Super, super awesome. Surf Town in El Salvador steers towards Bitcoin-based economy. A small village in El Salvador, no, I'm going to say it in English, in El Salvador, known as El Zonte, has developed a functional economic ecosystem that runs on Bitcoin. A population of roughly 3,000 people, most residents of El Zonte are banked. I want you guys to pay attention to this detail. The local businesses do not meet the regulations needed to accept credit cards, making them dependent on cash. This is exactly who Bitcoin is for. This is why Strike went to El Salvador. Hey, it's weird. Went to launch in El Salvador and they're focusing on Central America. This is exactly who Bitcoin is for. The unbanked, the people that the banks feel are unbankable, right? And the article goes on to say, Bitcoin has also helped El Salvador fund their national team and mapped out a training facility on March 19, 2021. The men's and women's Salvadorian surf teams signed their first ever paid contracts. These contracts, funded by the Bitcoin Beach Initiative, make them the only national sports team solely funded by Bitcoin. Dude, we've been talking about this day happening, this happening, like a full little city or town running fully on Bitcoin. But I never imagined it would happen so fast. Right. I definitely knew that it was going to happen in a town that was, according to the banksters, unbankable. Right. You said it. You read it there yourself. The regulations were too much. Right.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. I'm speechless. Phil?
I mean, look, it's like you just said. I can't believe it happened so quickly. Right. But this is the necessity is the mother of all, of all invention. And this is, I kind of think that this does apply here, because Bitcoin really does serve a need. I mean, did that line that you read? So the credit card companies who can easily subsidize installing machines in these countries, right? And gaining the market share there, but they don't give a shit. They already make money hand over fist. I mean, look, the MasterCard and Visa network, they don't issue any debt. Those two companies, they're simply, it's license agreements, branding, and the network. Okay? So they're making tons of cash, okay? They can easily subsidize it, and they don't. Bitcoin comes along. There's no company backing it or anything like that. It just is. And look, it's able to come in. It's able to supplant these other technologies without even trying, just out of necessity, and overtake it. So, Bitcoin freaking digital mic drop right there, man.
Yeah, man.
It's freaking drop the mic in El Salvador.
It's crazy. And speaking of Bitcoin dropping the mic, I'm going to play this video completely without context, and you guys will understand why in a second.
I could care less about Bitcoin.
Let me play it one more time.
Less about Bitcoin. I don't know why I said anything.
That's the CEO of JP Morgan saying I could care less about Bitcoin. This was October 13, 2017. And today, JP Morgan to let clients invest in Bitcoin fund for their first time. But wait, hold on. Just a reminder. Let me play it one more time to emphasize the fact.
I could care less about Bitcoin. I don't know why.
Have fun staying poor, bro. Okay, anyways, moving on to the article. JP Morgan Chase is prepared to offer, now this is funny, an actively managed fund to certain clients. Okay, so
What are they managing?
Thank you, Phil.
What exactly are they managing? So it's pretty much they're just hosting their customers' wallets. So they're just custodial wallet people.
Yes. Keep running with it, bro. Keep running with it. Keep running with it. Because that's exactly what they're doing.
But we should, there should be some pushback, right? Like, what exactly entails active management of a Bitcoin only fund? Like, what exactly are you doing? Are you walking into the office and are you hitting F5 every day so that you refresh the page? Are you making sure, I don't get it. What else is there to do? Sending notifications to people about the Bitcoin price that they can go check for free? What is it? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Yeah, I think we can.
Because if we can do this...
Oh, no, but remember, Phil, it's only to exclusive clients. It's exclusive client. It's not all JP Morgan's clients. It's exclusive clients.
Are you rich enough and are you dumb enough? Hey, yeah, you fit both of those. Do I have a Bitcoin fund for you?
Dude, what is it? It's only a matter of time before people are like, wait, I could do this myself. What are you guys for?
So for right now, right? Like, all joking aside, at the end of the day, this is for the really old people or the people that are just still really afraid of technology, and they pay exuberant management fees to these, prima donna investment houses that make them feel good about investing money, right? Make them feel like they're special. JP Morgan is really just like a giant circle jerk, right? It's just a huge circle jerk house for investments.
I agree. I think all the legacy investment banks, they all are, man. They have that elitism on their shoulder, which in the traditional fiat world would actually work to their benefit. But in the Bitcoin world, as we've been seeing over and over again, no one cares. It only matters whether you have Bitcoin now and whether you have more Bitcoin the next day. Like, all your preconceived notions and ideologies, bro, Bitcoin's just going to chew them up and spit them out and make you look poor if you don't own it, right? It's very black and white. Oh, but it's glorious to see. Good day in news.
Yep.
Anyways, Phil, there was a software release today. Why don't you tell everybody about it?
Software releases. All right, it looks like we've got Spector Desktop version 1.3.1 that was released, and that is down below in the show notes.
Thank you, Phil. All right, guys, that was our show. You know what to do. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to smash that like button. Smash it. Yeah. And of course, if you want to continue hearing the news from the Bitcoin pleb perspective and the catastrophic fiat and shitcoin fails, definitely consider subscribing, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode of Simply Bitcoin.